Good morning everyone, and welcome to Friday morning's live dog walk and live stroll. Friday, that means we are hopefully, for the most of you, at the end of the working week, or the end of the school week, whatever you prefer. So this morning's weather report, very mild again. I reckon, I didn't look, but 8 or 9 degrees, a little bit of drizzle. We've had quite a bit of rain overnight again, but off and on really. Wasn't anything to worry about. Is if it continues today that I think we've got more of a problem for the football match tomorrow, to be honest. I just have to wait and see on that. At the minute it is quite frustrating, this weather at the minute, because it's been very dry, which is needed this week. We'll just have to wait and see. And you don't know how much rain other places again. The match tomorrow is about 40 minutes further north than where we are. So wait and see, won't we? Anyway, what's everybody up to today? Is it a normal work day, school day, leisure day, nothing day? Where are you watching from? What time is it where you are? All the normal questions we like to get out of the way in the first few minutes of the stroll. Yesterday was a relatively normal day. Busiest day of the week at work yesterday by far, but it all got done. And today is got the hallmarks of a busy day as well, to be honest. Wait and see. And then we watched another episode of The Rookie last night, another episode of Hijack, and also I started watching the second series of Paradise. In fact, I watched the first episode at work and I watched the second episode this morning, and the third episode was ready to go. So yeah, quite a lot watching at the minute. Julia and James, they don't watch Paradise, so I don't think they would like it. Having watched the first season, maybe Julia would, I'm not sure. Anyway, good morning to everyone saying hi. If you are new here, we are out every morning, Monday to Friday. It's around this time. Tomorrow will be a bit later. Come on, Azra, lead on. Be around sort of 6 to 6:30, and then Sunday is about between 6:30 and 7. We have a bit more light on the Sunday and obviously a bit more flexibility, so we can go out a bit later without the artificial lights. Come on, Azra, lead on. So this morning, I think we're going to try and do the long stroll. I could have done with doing the medium long this morning, but to be honest, I got everything done I wanted to get done before we came out, so that's why I've decided we'll probably do the long. And I need to keep doing this to help with the old exercise and the weight. For the first time this morning, guys, I woke up, and if you've been with me before, you'll know I've been having massive problems with my legs since my accident in Euro Disney last year. Popped the hip out, did some damage to the ligaments. Absolutely fine, and has been now for a few weeks. But I just woke up this morning and it was quite, the thigh, this is not the hip, it was quite tight, and I've not had that for ages. So I did do some of my sort of exercises. It feels okay at the minute, and we're keeping the pace up with the stroll, so that's positive. but I don't know why after a few weeks it should start to happen. Whether I'm coming out in sympathy pains for Julia because she said she pulled her thigh yesterday, I don't know, but I don't believe that's a thing, guys. Anyway, it feels alright. All the birds waking up around me. Love the bird song. Said it before, say it again. And it never gets boring. And they're quite loud. And having a deaf cat in the house that yowls off and on during the night, I know what loud is. And that was loud right above my head. Anyway, so we're going to go straight on. So we're keeping the pace up. That's important. Get home, have me cornflakes, probably put the third episode of Paradise on. I think that's as many as they've put out so far on Disney. So yeah, we will wait with bated breath for the next batch. And I'm in no rush, guys, because I've got so much. Drive to Survive comes out today as well, doesn't it? Of course, if anyone's interested in that, on Netflix, that comes out today, so that'd be something else to watch. And they usually just put all of them out in one go, so that'd be binge watching, wouldn't it? It'd be nice to be able to sit down for 8 hours and binge watch something. Anyway, come on, Azra. Come on, Azra. Come on. Right, you going to the loo there now, are you? You've decided. It's just a wee. Okay. Still hasn't done her number 2 yet, guys, but she's late into the stroll. Sorry to share that with you. It's usually a lot earlier than this. I was right ready to go with the bag. Anyway, finishing off the TV chat. There's loads to watch at the minute. Go on. If you haven't watched Drive to Survive, and you've got an inkling of interest in Formula One, and you've got Netflix, watch it. But watch it from the beginning, so you sort of don't necessarily need to have watched it from the beginning, but it is good. And I think Gunther Steiner, some of his antics in the beginning were very, very amusing. I won't spoil it for you. But even if you come into it new, you can basically pick up. It's not like a sitcom, is it? You can basically pick up from last season and you'd be fine. It hadn't been released when I was checking this morning, so I think it normally comes out around about 7 o'clock UK time on Netflix. Not that it matters, because I'll be getting ready to go to work, but I'll watch the first episode at lunchtime probably. Come on, Azra, let's go. Lead on. I don't know if it's coming out on the camera, guys, but it's very, very breezy this morning. Quite nice because, as I say, it is pretty mild as well this morning. I say mild, it's mild for the last day of February, payday. And then I believe we have to do our check-in for the holiday. We can do it from this weekend. We'll probably just get it over and done with and get it done. there's a holiday coming up at the end of March, or towards the end of March. February's a funny old month, isn't it? Because January feels like an absolute killer. Go on, Azra, come on. January feels like an absolute killer. February, I think, it seems to have flown by. And then I'm sure March will drag again. Probably because I know we're going away. But it's funny, isn't it? Come on, Azra. Good girl. Well, I think it is anyway. How different months seem to drag. And I absolutely know September is going to drag because I will be looking forward to our America holiday. She decided to finally go. Yes. Yeah, we'll have our America holiday and we're going towards the end of September, so I know that month is going to drag. Come on, Azra, let's go. Come on. Right, we're on the walk for a minute. We're back now. Right, let's carry on. So we've had initially quite a few of you watching, and then it phases in and out, which is exactly what happens most mornings. Again, I never worry too much about it anymore, guys, because that's what happens with the lives with my small channel. People phase in and out, so we won't stress about it because there ain't no point. I tell you what, we're going to do a different stroll this morning. I've decided we're going to start Azra this side. We're going to go this way today. I don't know what the distance will be. I've absolutely no idea. It will be similar, I suspect, but yeah, if we do a different one on Sunday morning, I might come this way and we might go right to the top of this hill, and then there's fields at the top there, and do a big circle. That is a long walk. Come on, Azra, lead on. Good girl. We haven't done this particular section of the walk ever when we've been doing a live, so those that are here, well done, because you can see the new stroll. Those that are joining up will see it partially. I'm hoping the light is going to be alright. It is a residential area we're going round, but we've got our lights, haven't we? So this hill, guys, is steeper than it might look. Very, very steep. We're now at the point where we make our turn. Come on, Azra, lead on. She isn't tired, guys, when we're walking around, because people have sometimes commented, well, maybe she's tired and that's why she labours behind. Believe you me, when we get home, she would want to do it all again with absolutely no issues. Happy birthday to Christopher, turning 10 today. Many congratulations. Hope you have a good day, whatever you're up to. And thanks for watching. So we are now in a particular section, as I say, that I don't think people have been with me before. We don't often do this. Come on. And this sort of just feeds back round to connect up with another long stroll that we haven't done this year. We probably haven't done it since maybe August, September last year actually, because it's all fields and it'll be really, really messy over there. Come on, Azra. And that is the biggest problem, unfortunately, with the lovely walks we've got around here, as it is with a lot of places, is that you have to stick to the paths because it's just so muddy and boggy. We've had so much rain that you'd end up being absolutely filthy. Daylight's not so bad, you can see what's going on, but not this time of day. Another few months, guys, it'll be light now. Can't wait. Can't wait. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are new here. Just reading some of the comments that are coming through. As I say, it's this is a new bit of the stroll. We haven't come around here for, well, a long, long time. Couldn't even tell you the last time I was around here. Azra, let's cross. Thank you for the subscription, appreciate that. Thanks for the like. Really does mean a lot when you're a small channel. All the help you can get until it really, if ever, takes off is beneficial. So thank you again. Come on, Azra, lead on, lead on. Hopefully, guys, you're getting a bit of an idea of the lighting problems I have every morning. As I say, we make the best of it with 4 artificial lights and obviously the street lights. And in a minute, if you have been with me before, you may realise where we are. I'm not sure. That's because of the light, you get a little bit disjointed. Come on the pavement. Good girl. There's this road directly in front. This road directly in front. If we go right, it will take us out of the village. But more importantly, that's where the fields are, so we come down from there, down this road. And then this takes us back into the village that way. And where those lights are, right down there, is where we normally cross over. So you can sort of get a gist of where we are and where we've been. This is the new cycle path that they took ages to do. and spent loads of money, and I bet it hardly gets used. They could do with spending more money on potholes. I'm sure everyone in the local area would agree. What I'm looking for now, guys, is a bin. I'm not sure where they are. I don't often come this way. And I've said it to you before, every good dog walker knows where the bins are, but I generally don't know where they are around here. Right, so we'll cross over. Come on, Azra, lead on. There may be one around here, I can't remember. Well, I guess not, I'll just take it and put it in the bin at home, so not a major problem. I'm not one of those people that just dump it for dumping its sake. Just wait, Azra. Can I get in here? Just wait. I missed the bin by miles. There we go. Go on. Go on. Right, we're back on, guys. Sorry about that. You're a long way from me. I'm down between London and Cambridge, so a lot further south than you. What's the distance we've been walking now? Having not done this route, as I said to you when I decided to make the decision to do this route, I don't know exactly how far it will be, but having looked at my watch now at 1.1 miles, I reckon 1718, so not bad. And it's another little route that we've done. There is actually a cut round the other way, at the other side, but that would lessen the stroll, so we're not going to do that, because we need to get our steps in. Come on. But it's very dark down here, only being lit up by the fact there's a car coming the other way, guys. Come on. As I say, if you are new, do like and subscribe. Doesn't mean a lot to the channel. We will be out tomorrow around about 6 to half 6, and then Sunday, so 6:30 to 7. And Sunday will be a light walk without the artificial lights. So that is my favourite day of the week, and also probably my busiest day of the week as well. People like to see where they're going. Come on, Azra. Boom. So we're sort of slowly but surely making our way home. Again, I think if you've been with me before, eventually we'll get to a point where you might recognise. Obviously we're coming from a completely different direction. Come on, Azra, lead on. There's the boss, leading on. Problem is she's got so much to sniff and smell, and it's a different route. For her as well. More people joining up all the time, so thank you for joining up. Do like and subscribe to the channel. We are out every day doing the nice strolls around the village. In another few weeks, I think we will maybe on a Sunday venture out the village, take the car out, and we'll go somewhere else. Maybe Cambridge, maybe my old stomping ground. We've done it last year, but much earlier last year, so maybe we'll do that again. We'll do a slightly different route than we've done before. So this is the road that you might recognise, as I say. And this is what we were doing when we were doing the short strolls. My leg was at its worst. Purely and simply because it's literally just sort of a block. It wasn't very far at all. So we're now, what are we? 1.4 miles, so I wasn't really far out from 1.6, 1.7, I don't think. But yeah, this would be too short to do for the long stroll. We're going to go back to the High Street one. Azra. As of Monday. Maybe even do it tomorrow, I don't know. I'll see what the time is and how much we've got. And whether James has a football match or not. Because that will determine if I go out a bit later, actually, guys. I'll certainly know that later on. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I think it is at that point of the stroll where we call it a day. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we will reconvene tomorrow.